Let's see. To be honest, I think that somebody's editing all of my stuff, so whatever sounds like something to me might sound different over the speaker. It's probably all in your head, right? Okay, so it's raining. Okay, so I'm by a highway of people I cannot see because there's a bunch of trees. And these are the clouds in the sky. And there is Queen Anne's lace growing wild along with wild grapes and some other things, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do a tarot reading, and I'm really nervous that people are editing what I say and that it's not actually what I'm saying, but I'm gonna do this anyway, and it's just gonna be whatever. Okay. Okay, so the Fool, the Judgment card in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse came out. The Judgment card is to my left, the Wheel of Fortune is in the middle, and the Fool is on the right. And these are food cards, and I like the food cards because they're vague. You can connect them to places, local or worldwide, because food is culture. You could connect it to your week because food is culture. So in between actually I don't think I meant to say that, but this is in between, but it came out sideways. I meant to say sideways, and it came out sideways in the middle. So it's keeping balance through observation, realizing that information changes, and holding that information together, but being willing to let go of information. The Judgment card is in reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and this is sideways. And like, how do you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? How do you cut a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? What's your preferred bread? And then, I know that sounds so vague, but apply those small aspects of yourself into larger aspects of yourself. So say normally you cut it sideways just as well as normally you get coffee on Tuesdays at your favorite spot because that's where you have a meeting, and normally you would never go there, but you have a meeting there on Tuesdays, so you get coffee there. Like something like that. So judging moments like that, but understanding that there's more to a situation and what you're seeing is not the complete situation. Especially just showing kind of how this card, it's like balancing the peanut butter, the jelly, and the bread, but it's cut in half and it's not a whole sandwich, and it once was. Okay, so this is kind of just like leaving things behind that don't fit a situation. It doesn't have to be like following what makes you happy, but it's kind of just like, okay, there's the Earth card, right? But it's next to the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups, and it's having fulfillment in change, but also stability. And it says voyage on the top, and when it's reversed it says Earth, but it's having stability, having happiness, knowing that happiness is not a thing. Like a plant is not happy because it has the rain, but it needs the rain. So having rain makes it feel good. Okay? I'm probably gonna get in trouble because you can see people's houses in the background, but I don't think you can see their address, so it's okay. And I'm just trying to get into a quiet little corner away from my home while it's raining to be out in the wild. Okay, so King of Sweets, pie, apple pie. It could be any pie, really. There's not even an apple in this picture. This could be mashed potatoes and meat put together to make like a chicken mush. This could be peach pie. It's just the color, I guess. But there's a crown on the pie, and there are two little cuts on the top of the pie that look like apple seeds. So I think that is symbolism for an apple and symbolism for apple pie. Okay, so generally, if you were to say apple pie was a place, it would be the United States of America. So if this were to represent the United States of America, there's one slice hovering over the rest of the pie. So if the United States was the slice or the whole pie, how would that fit into the rest of the world? And then if it's not the United States, it could be symbolism for something in your life that relates to that archetype. Like the most important thing is what and why. Is the most important part of the pie the ingredients for the filling, the ingredients for the crust, or the pan? Which is, I think, kind of what this is saying over here with the Earth card and the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. It's kind of like, okay, you have the pan, the pie is in the pan, but you're making a pie. Like, you want stability, but emotions are never stable because you could never be happy forever. You could never be sad or angry forever. So it's realizing that even if you had all the ingredients to make a pie, you do not have, at this particular moment, the stability for it. So say you have an oven, you have a pan. I want to pull another card just to verify, but it could be like, okay, you don't have the stability to make a pie. Maybe you just don't have power for your oven. Maybe your gas is out and you have a gas oven, okay? So small changes in your lifestyle around feng shui will help you make a fucking pie. So it's not like, oh my god, I need to panic and buy an entire bakery so I can make pie. It's, well, maybe today I'll buy a pan, and then maybe next week I'll buy apples, and maybe if I don't have the money for apples, I'll go pick some fresh fruit outside. And that's where the Fool card comes in. And it's balancing balance in general. I'm just gonna cut the deck a couple times. So you're filling a cup of water, but it's coming from a jug of water. And are you gonna fill the cup from this body of water? And if so, why is it coming out of this? Wouldn't you just dip the cup? What's the process it takes to go from this body of water to this jug of water? I'm gonna repeat that. What is the process it takes to go from the body of water on the bottom of the card to the jug of water inside of the hand? Because we all know the process it takes to go from the jug to the cup. So what's the process it takes to go from the body of water to the jug? Because if you didn't need the jug, why do you have it pouring it into the cup? Why wouldn't you just use the cup? Is it travel? Is it sanitation? Hello. Oh, the ant jumped off my card. There was an ant on the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands came out reversed. So it's basically just leaving things up to spirit, but you can only do that to such an extent, or else you have absolutely no control. And to say you have absolutely no control is a lie. You just have no control. So what you can control is your immediate environment, which will eventually bring you to this point. And your immediate environment is made out of shapes, colors, numbers, and letters. And those things create vibrations, which in turn create your environment. Thank you for watching. I really hope that everything I said has the integrity that I intended it to, and it's exactly what I said, and I hope that I look the way I look, and I hope you don't mess with my eye and make it a weird size, but you probably will, and that's fine. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'm not talking to you. I'm just, you know what I mean. I'm sorry.